Move it, Haruto. You're in the way.
My name's Haruto Asami, and as you can see, my younger sister Fuyuka is being very mean to me. She's been in this rebellious phase for years now and is really cold to me. My dear sister, it makes me want to cry. Fuyuka, think you could talk a little more nicely to me?
Why? You're still in the way. So what does it matter if I speak nicely to you or not?
Because it's more hurtful to who's ever on the receiving end when you don't.
But surely, you have an iron heart now from every girl that's rejected you, right?
The heck? Where'd that even come from? No one's ever rejected me.
Keep telling yourself that.
For real though, I don't have the guts to ask anyone out anyway.
Wow, keep talking about yourself. Gross.
Gonna be real deep, aren't you, Fuyuka?
And keep my name out of your mouth. Blech.
You're telling me this now? She's always like this now. Who the heck even taught her to talk like this? Did she start hanging with the wrong crowd or something? Whatever happened to my sweet sister?
Haru, at my head.
Little Fuyuka used to be a sweet child that wanted attention like this. She was so kind that you wouldn't think she had a mean bone in her body. And now she's so scathing. That said, cute is still cute. No matter how rude or cocky she gets, Fuyuka's still my cute little sister. That hasn't changed a bit. It's just like her to change how she talks.
Why am I being so uncute? If I were to ask myself what I meant, I would know that answer best. I actually want to get along with Haruto. However, if we did get along, I'd definitely push him down. I love my big brother. I quiver with excitement when I hear his voice, and I want to hug him as soon as I see him. But there's no way we could get married. Haruto's very kind, so even if I made some kind of move, I'd take the blame for it. But that would cause a lot of trouble between him and our parents. That's why I've been trying to distance myself from him. It was so easy when we were kids. We didn't have to think about all this complicated stuff.
How can I get along better with Fuyuka? I work part-time at a convenience store. Even at work, I couldn't get Fuyuka out of my head.
You've been sighing a lot. What's up?
Shinanomi. Shinanomi's a fourth-year student at the same college as me, and she's my coworker. We've known each other for about 4 years now.
If I had to guess, it's about your sister, isn't it?
How'd you guess?
Because you don't worry about anything but your sister. She's 4 years younger, right?
Yep. She's in her last year of high school, too.
Maybe her wanting to distance herself from you is just a puberty thing.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But she's been so cold to me since she started junior high.
You haven't done something for her to hate you, right?
Of course not! All I do is dote on her.
Yeah, I can't imagine you doing anything bad to her. But maybe she dislikes how much you dote on her?
That is possible.
Oh no, don't take it so hard. I'm sorry, there's no way that's the case.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Hey, you want to go out drinking after work? It's a good chance to air out our woes and chat a bit.
Maybe. You know what? Yeah, you don't mind?
Not at all.
And so, the two of us hit up a bar after our shift ended. Shinanomi, do you have a brother?
I'm an only child, although I sometimes think of you as my brother.
Can't believe that. And you said that with no hesitation.
Oh, come on. It's not that weird for girls to not have brothers.
Wait, that's normal? Seriously?
So, I have to apologize. I don't really see you as a romantic interest.
Yeesh, why'd you have to shoot me down like that? I mean, that's fine and all, I just didn't expect it.
Oh, sorry. On the other hand, we can hang out and get drinks without any hard feelings.
Sure, but I could already tell that you weren't interested in me in that way.
While we're on the topic, I like girls, by the way.
Where'd that even come from?
Hey, you think you can introduce me to your sister?
You really think I'd introduce her to you after the conversation we're having? Not to say I'm against it, but I'm pretty sure she's into men.
Yeah, I figured as much. Besides, I was only kidding.
And exactly which part are you kidding about?
Supposing I was actually interested in your sister, what's to say she isn't in love with you?
What are you saying? Reality seems to point to the contrary.
You sure? I really can't see you doing anything to make her dislike you. So this makes me think she just wants to look like she dislikes you. And if I had to guess why, she must want to distance herself from you. After all, she can't be in a romantic relationship with you, even if she's in love with you.
Huh, I really thought this through.
Well, I went through a similar experience. However much I loved her, she would never see me as someone more than her best friend. And if I ever told her how I felt, we'd stop being friends. My heart couldn't take it anymore. So when it came to it, I distanced myself from her. I thought my feelings might fade away someday this way, but we were best friends. So even if we were apart, we could still talk. So I started acting out so she disliked me. I hurt her really badly this way. That was when we were in high school.
I see.
I'm such an idiot, aren't I? I hurt the person I loved, just to spare my own feelings. I'm the worst.
Shinonome.
I'm telling you all this now because I regret what I did. In that moment, you don't realize you're about to do something really bad. You think it's the right thing to do and that you don't have another choice. You won't realize that what you're doing is a huge mistake until the people around you tell you so. I think your sister's going through something very similar.
Shinonome and Fuyuka are in completely different positions, but the distancing is the same. That's probably how Shinonome knows how Fuyuka feels. Man, what should I do?
I think the real question is, what do you want to do? All I've given you so far is my speculation. You should probably check with your sister and be sure.
Check and see, huh?
Knowing you, you'd probably ask her directly.
Should I not do that?
Absolutely not. She probably won't answer honestly, and that'll just make things awkward between you. You should try giving her a present. If she gets a present from the person she likes, in the absence of a special occasion, her joy will show in her face, no matter how tall of a wall of lies she's built. If she really doesn't like you, her reaction shouldn't change. That's how you know.
Huh. You're a lot smarter than I thought.
And what's that supposed to mean? Looking to have a nice long talk with me? Just who do you think I am?
I'm sorry! You're scaring me! You're too close!
I swear, you're so rude sometimes, you know.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything bad by it.
Even so, you don't have to say that much.
So, think you can help me pick out a present?
But it's a present for your sister.
She's been acting cold towards me since she was in junior high, so I have no idea what she likes anymore.
You're such a helpless brother. Fine, I'll help you.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Gotta make up for troubling you all the time. Bad things will happen if I don't return the favor.
The next day, the two of us went out to pick out a present for Fuyuka.
Today's depressing. Haruto went home, and I wasn't in the mood to be mean, so I left the house for some fresh air. The outside world looked great to me. This wasn't going to improve my mood.
What do you think she'd like?
Isn't that Haruto's voice? You got all day. Take as much time as you need to think about it.
Let's start taking a look around here.
What? What's going on here? Who is she? And what's she doing with my brother? Could they be?
Anyone could tell they were close. Close enough they could even be in a relationship.
Oh, so Haruto's had a girlfriend. Of course he does. He's a really kind and wonderful person. Why was I born as a sister? If we weren't family, none of this would be happening.
Even if I thought like this, there was nothing I could do about it. I knew this. I wanted to let go of my feelings just for today.
I'm home! After Shinonome and I parted ways, I went straight home. To be honest, I would have preferred making a detour and taking my time to come home. But if Shinonome was right, Fuyuka would be in a lot of pain right now. That's why I wanted to get an answer from Fuyuka as soon as I could. Fuyuka's shoes. Good, she's home. Fuyuka, are you busy?
What is it?
She sounds really down. I just want to talk. Can I come in?
No, I don't want to talk.
What? Look, I get that you hate me, but this is really important.
That's not it. Can we talk tomorrow? Just not today.
Okay, tomorrow then. Not like I had to give it to her this very moment. If it's what she wants, then I can wait till tomorrow.
Haruto, I'm sorry about everything. I'll be back to being a good sister tomorrow.
Huh? Something was off. I could tell immediately. I had a feeling that we wouldn't have a proper conversation if I walked away at that moment. At the very least, something must have happened for her to say what she did. If that's what's got her down, it must have been really bad. Sorry, Fuyuka, I'm coming in.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
When I barged in, I saw Fuyuka doing something I hadn't seen her do in years. She's crying. Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
No, it has nothing to do with you. So, go away! Get out of my room!
And leave my precious sister to cry alone? To pretend I saw nothing? Not happening.
Stop it! Stop being nice! Don't break my heart anymore!
Fuyuka.
Besides, don't we have a girlfriend to take care of? Come back to her and leave her stupid sister alone!
I could guess at what happened now. It was probably just by chance, but I think Fuyuka saw me and Shinonome together today. And that's how Fuyuka got the wrong idea about us. And if this is how she's reacting, then Shinonome was... well, then I guess you won't accept this from me.
What's that?
It's a present for you.
Huh?
Come on, open it. I wanted to get you something, but I wasn't sure what you'd like. So I talked to a work friend and asked for advice.
A work friend? So, she isn't your girlfriend?
I'm still single. Sorry we gave you the wrong idea.
I'm sorry I misunderstood your relationship. And please forget everything I just said.
She doesn't mean when she told me to go to Shinonome, does she? It's a stretch, but Fuyuka probably means the things hinting towards her liking me. There's no way I can forget what you said because you're my precious sister.
Haruto?
If you really do love me, that really makes me happy. Because I love you too, Fuyuka.
But we're siblings,
Yeah, I know.
and siblings can't get married.
We can still be with each other even if we can't be married.
We can't make babies together.
To be transparent with you, I do feel bad about that. But you're the most important thing to me, Fuyuka. If I have to choose between having kids or having you, then I choose to be with you without a second thought. Besides, we can always adopt if we want kids.
You're too nice, Haruto.
This is just how I really feel.
But what about Mom and Dad? They won't be okay with this.
It'll be okay. I'm sure they'll understand. If we tell them that this will make us happiest, they'll accept us. As parents, what they ultimately want is for us to be happy. So let's bring this up to Dad first.
I'll be fine as long as I can be with you.
And so, we brought up the matter to our parents.
I see. This must have been really hard for you too.
They were understanding of our situation at least. Fuyuka and I really want to be together. Will you accept this?
Well, about this, we're sorry.
Huh?
For both of your sakes, your mother and I kept something from you. Can we talk about this first?
What Mom and Dad revealed to us was... honestly, it was a huge shock. I'm not actually their child. A doctor had told them that their chances of giving birth to children was low, so they adopted me. Later, they were miraculously able to give birth to Fuyuka, so we were raised as siblings and none the wiser. Meaning,
So, Haruto and I could even get married?
That's right.
Whoa.
We're so sorry. We thought we were protecting you, but instead we caused you a lot of pain. When we saw Fuyuka's behavior getting worse, we really wanted to tell you the truth. We were afraid it would tear you apart instead. We're sorry. We didn't clear things up with you properly.
No, it's my fault for acting out like I did. I'm the one who should be sorry. But I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. I can get married to Haruto.
it seemed like Fuyuka had gotten over the initial shock, and relief spread across her face. She must have been hurting for a long time, so this news had literally saved her, thank goodness. Well, that's a huge relief.
Yep, we can get married if we want to.
Yeah, there's no need to rush.
What are you saying? We should get married immediately.
What?
I'm already 18, so we could totally get married right now.
But what about school?
It's only half a year until I graduate, I guess. Let's get married then.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Because I've been bottling up my feelings for so long. I have so much I want to do after we get married. Even now, I want to pin you down.
What? Fuyuka, has your condition gotten worse by chance? Now it felt like a dangerous aura surrounded Fuyuka. I was seriously worried. However, it was just as my helplessly adorable sister hoped, all after she had resigned to this being impossible. After Fuyuka graduated, the two of us soon had our wedding ceremony. By the way, happiness also happened to come to Shinonome as well. She made up with her best friend from high school, and they're a couple now. After seeing what happened with me and Fuyuka, Shinonome screwed up the courage to call her friend, and her friend returned her feelings. I'm really glad Shinonome found happiness for herself too.